Hello everybody and welcome back to Slaughter Food Creations. Paulie here, and I'm going to show you today how I make my Chipotle black beans with saffron rice. But let's go ahead and get started. Before we do though, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment, let me know what you think. But the more you subscribe and ring the notification bell, you'll get all the upload information when I release a new video. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got a pan heating up here. It's actually a high side, about 3 to 4 inches high there, and I'm going to go in with a couple tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil like so, and we'll let this continue to heat up here just on medium to medium high heat. Alright, to our oil, we're going to go ahead and go in with a cup of rice here. I'm going to have all the amounts in the description box below. However, I did rinse this thoroughly. So we'll just go ahead and mix that around, get it all coated with the oil. We're going to toast our rice. And the process for toasting the rice can take several minutes to do. You don't want it to burn, so you're gonna, after 30-45 seconds or so of letting it sit, then you're gonna go ahead and give it another stir like so, even it out, and keep doing that process until you get a nice light golden brown color on there. After a couple minutes of our rice toasting there, I go ahead and add some chopped onion into the pot. Let that start sweating down. Go ahead and mix that in. We're going to let this go for a few more minutes, stirring not continuously, but every so often here. Okay, next, after our rice is continuing to toast here with our pieces of onion are getting clear, translucent, I go in with minced garlic. Mix that in there. Get that well incorporated, continue toasting and stirring. Alright, now we're ready to go in with some water. Now you can use chicken stock, vegetable stock if you like. I'm just using water today. But we're going to go in with about 2 cups and 2 1/4 cups. Alright, we got our water in there. Just give it a quick stir. Like so. Now we're going to go in with some drained black beans. I rinsed them off very well. So we go ahead and mix those in. We've got minced chipotle pepper and adobo. So get that in there. Try to get everything. Then we've got some tomato paste. Like so. Go ahead and get this all stirred in. That tomato paste will dissolve in there, obviously. We've got some green olives, and I just halved them. You can use whatever type of green olives you like, just not stuffed ones. These have pimento, but that's okay. But you don't want blue cheese or any kind of outrageous stuffing in there. Just pitted is fine. We've got our saffron, and I take the threads and I grind them by hand like so, and go ahead and get those in there. I'm going to take a little bit of water, if I have any left in there, like so. And on top of that, we've got some oregano. And as I stated before, the amounts will be in the description box below. Oregano, and then we want some cumin in there. And last but not least, we'll want some salt and pepper. So just some kosher sea salt. And you've got some salt from the olives there, so you got to factor that in as well. But I do a couple generous pinches there to make sure the rice is fully seasoned. Get that all mixed in. Some cracked black pepper. We're going to make sure this comes up to a boil before we cover it, and then we're going to reduce the heat and then let it sit. And it sits for about 18 to 20 minutes. And it'll be nice and fluffy and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get it up to a boil, and then we'll put our lid on. Okay, as you can see, it's coming up to a light boil like so. So that's the point where we'll go ahead and put our lid on there, and we'll let it stay covered, like I said, for about close to 18-20 minutes. I'm gonna reduce the heat a little bit, and we'll be right back when it's finished. Alright, our rice is about 5 minutes out from being done. So at this point I go ahead and I turn my heat completely off. The last 5 minutes or so, it stays covered like it has been the whole time, and we let the remaining or residual heat continue to cook the rice, but we don't want to burn it on the bottom. So I turn the heat off and then let it sit for the final 5 minutes. Alright, our rice is done, so we go ahead and take our lid off. Like I said, I haven't taken the lid off the whole time. You let it stay on. Set that off to the side. Go ahead and go in with our spoon there. You see it's not stuck on the bottom, but it's nice and cooked all the way through. Give it a mix it up like so. Gorgeous. Smells great. Anyway, we'll set that off to the side here. We'll get our plate. Got some lime wedges. You can have some cilantro. And I've got some gorgeous avocado slices here. We'll go ahead and go like that. But there you go. Chipotle black beans with saffron rice. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching Slaughter Food Creations, and we'll see you next time.